I'm prepared that we still say Ghostbusters, so maybe I should just start the app. Fuck it.
You know, it's all up to you. We
I can just continue my playthrough of that.
all right, and we just
We just talk over it and
we're
fuck
just
it.
talking over it, so fuck it. I'm running late, and it's my fault that we're late. It wasn't technical problems. It was me. It's my fault that we're late. Do you need the controller?
Well, no, God no.
I don't know. I don't know how the game works. I don't know what's going on.
I'm looking for the mouse.
Oh, yeah, that I don't know. So it's my fault. We're running late. Technically speaking, it was some asshole 1-year-old's fault. Who just took his sweet ass time eating his birthday cake so the rest of us couldn't have some and get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Can't you just say I gotta go?
Well, it was just one of those things where, you know, like I talked to the family like, hey guys, you know, we got to make sure we're out here. Oh yeah. Well, what do you?
My mouse.
Not that mouse, a different mouse.
The good one.
The good.
Here it is.
Oh, you found it. You know, it's one of those things like, hey guys, we should get moving soon. Oh yeah. You know what? They're just about to do cake, so we'll eat cake and then we'll leave. And it's like, all right, no problem. You know, we'll eat cake and then we'll leave. But then, you know, they feed the kid cake first, and he's just so adorable eating cake as a 1-year-old that we all got to wait now until he's done eating his cake before we get cake.
I have to go to work.
Well, and it was just it was a death by 1,000 cuts, you know, where it's just like, oh, just a couple more minutes until we're late. That was the problem. For anyone wondering, we will not be talking about The Last Jedi even a little bit. I haven't seen it yet. Rich has, and I don't even want Rich to give me vague impressions. I have stayed completely away from really all criticism of it even. Like, I haven't heard anything. Good, bad, or otherwise.
Snape killed Dumbledore.
No! First of all, Snape is in this movie. What?
Well, technically, it's a CGI Snape.
That's great. No, there will be no Last Jedi talk, and and it's opening weekend, so in chat, no Last Jedi talk. We don't want any spoilers. Spoilers will be dealt with by the mod team, even joke spoilers, because at this point we don't know what a spoiler is for those who have not seen it. So please, dear Christ, God Almighty Lord,
Jack means fucking business.
please. For the love of God, stay away, man. Stay away. Ferdinand spoilers, that's fine. Yeah, spoil all the Ferdinand
Chat,
that you want.
I don't even like Star Wars. Why do you care about my opinion?
Rich, they just like to hear you talk, man. And this gives you something to talk about for an extended period of time.
Someday.
Yeah.
Someday.
Oh, we'll talk about it. I'm planning on seeing it sometime this week. And you know what? This one I'm not gonna take the kids to.
That's probably a good call.
Yeah.
No. Disappointing.
I don't know.
The Jets lose
And here it's not because I think it's inappropriate. Because I mean I don't know anything about it, but like you know what? Sometimes I just want to see a fucking movie by myself. So I'm just gonna see it during the day, like a morning show, one day this week. It'll be great.
And smashed furniture, broken chandeliers, destroyed paintings, shattered vases, probably some minor
So half in the bag is dropping during a stream, as is tradition. Yes, it would not surprise me if anything, not necessarily even that, just anything was uploaded.
Most of Manhattan will become as vacant as this. Not to mention also becoming a bastion of absolute mind-numbing horror.
I like seeing movies alone. I mean, you know, it's always fun, you know, like if you go with a group, and usually the people that I go to see movies with aren't obnoxious assholes, so it hasn't been that big of a problem. But I will tell you this, as a parent,
Yeah.
even if your kid is good in the movie theater, which mine are, I have trained them to be good in movie theaters.
Uh-huh.
There's always that like little part of your brain that is like listening to them if they need anything, if they, like all of a sudden if there's a bathroom issue, if there's, a food issue, if there's a spill, like there's just a tiny part of your brain that's paying attention to the kid, not the movie. So,
Wait a minute, wait.
are those
I
ghosts?
don't think they're a threat.
Those
They
are
may
like
be residual hauntings.
super ghosts.
What?
They haven't crossed
They're not
entirely
even.
into this
They're like
dimension. They're
echoes.
just
They're not even
psychokinetic
like
echoes.
ghosts.
Great.
Ghosts of ghosts, completely harmless.
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost today, but
I recommend you. I'm gonna go to a morning show. I'm gonna go to a morning show during the week. I'm not worried about getting tickets for that.
Let's start there.
Am I feeling better? Yes. I'll probably still sound a little throaty today. I had just this awful sore throat on Wednesday. Thank you, by the way, Rich, for solo streaming on Wednesday. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I guess comments. People seem to like that stream, even though I like hardly said anything.
Well, and I know you picked this game because it's very dialogue heavy. It was a smart call.
can we take the stairs?
It's
Well, we can
Chat's
try
idea.
climbing, but the last time we
I
were
want to say it
here,
was
a level
Cinnamon
3
who
enemy
suggested it.
took out the bottom
Well,
of the stairs.
whoever suggested it.
Whoever actually suggested it was a great idea.
Great
No
idea, yeah.
stairs, no elevators. Did you hear something?
So,
there.
so yeah, it was just my throat was all sore. It was awful, but it's clearing up now.
Dealing with a level 5
And the other thing I was
ambusher.
worried about, of
Be
course, was
careful.
getting you sick.
It went into
Yeah.
the stairwell.
Oh yeah, I
We
appreciate
got it
that.
cornered.
And just like us trapped in a room for hours alone, knowing that like there's stuff that you were going to have to record later. It was but let's just get Rich Evans sick right before some holiday videos need to come out. How about that? So
There was another voice. A woman's scream. Are you alone in here?
Look, I just said ghosts and monsters everywhere. Does that sound like I'm alone?
I don't know. Have you been playing Okami at all?
People.
Have you had time yet?
Then
It
yes.
kind of slipped my mind with everything. I know. I downloaded it today. I kind of remembered.
Ooh, Rich.
I kind of remembered. Oh shit! I gotta play
I'm
Okami.
gonna waggle my finger at you. Gotta
It's
play
gonna be
Okami.
just Zelda with a dog.
I want to talk about that next week.
I know.
This upcoming week.
I
It is
know.
next week already.
I'll have time.
Oh, let's see what we have here. Why would you even ask that? Jack, what's your favorite Pokemon? Rich, since you aren't into Pokemon, who is your favorite recently outed sexual harasser?
Don't know.
Like, why even
Most
talk about
knows the
Pokemon?
story, but
Sexual
my-
harassers, yeah, that's fine. But why don't you talk about Pokemon?
Unimaginable things in a room on the 12th floor back in the 1920s.
It's
Who is your favorite Pokemon?
who I always enjoyed from the original series is Magikarp.
Oh, Magikarp. That's my favorite recently revealed sexual harasser.
How funny!
Yeah.
How funny!
That means we're trapped now too. And we have to hope that Peter figures out we're missing. There goes a weekend.
I always liked the bit for Magikarp is Magikarp is an utterly useless Pokemon, and you have a chance to buy him very early on in the game for a large amount of money, a ridiculous amount of money.
Do you actually buy Pokemon in the game as well as capture them?
Well, he's like one of the few, or the only in the original game that you can just buy from someone.
Okay.
That's inconvenient.
But he's useless. He can't
Waiting for
attack.
the elevators to move.
He has no attack. And he can't defend, and he's weak. And he's nothing. He's a nothing Pokemon. But if you can train him, which is a really difficult task, eventually he turns into a giant kick-ass dragon.
Okay.
But he starts off as an utterly useless Pokemon. Oh, look at those skeletons. That's adorable. He's a fish. That's right. So I always liked that bit of Magikarp, of him just being useless, and with your grit, determination, and stubborn will, you could turn him into a fighting machine.
So he's completely useless until the very end? Like, are any of his intermediary stages useful, or is he
No. As Magikarp, he is nothing. And so what you
Does
have
he
to,
only have the one evolution?
he only has the one evolution.
Okay.
And so, as Magikarp, what you have to do is toss him into a battle, and then bring him out and toss another Pokemon in so he shares experience points, which is really difficult and time-consuming and can hurt your other Pokemon.
I guess some of them
And so it's
culminate to this planet. It doesn't seem like they're happy.
Right.
How do you train it if you can't win battle? That's how you do it. You have to get him to share the experience by tossing him into a
Yes,
battle,
just down the
bringing
hall.
him back out, then tossing a new Pokemon in to finish the battle.
Can you grind the early areas?
You can. You could grind the early areas, but that would take even longer. So. Anyway, he was always my favorite.
Hello? Anyone there?
All right, guys, spread out. The utility room should be...
Oh, sure, he
somewhere.
can tackle at level
some dark,
15, but it's
scary
nothing.
corner.
He's so weak, it doesn't do anything.
But be careful. I don't think we're alone.
Let's see here. Doobie Sandwich says, question Ricardo.
Yeah.
And also Harlock. Can a single character, good or interesting, really be enough to invest in a TV show, movie, or book? Or
House, yes.
any medium in general? Evil Dead notwithstanding. Well, you can't give an example of a movie with one really good character and just say that doesn't count as a movie with one really good character.
That's okay. I got you a second one anyway.
House. Boom. That's a great example. I mean, really, any of those detective shows, right?
Yeah.
Like look at something like Monk, or Psych, or Columbo. Like Columbo is a detective story where you know who done it, but you're just so fucking into Columbo that it doesn't matter. That's what entire shows are built off of, is just good characters. Even just one good character.
Did you and Beekman do all this when you were chasing Strider?
No, this is a lot worse than they left it. This is the work of something big.
When you say big, do you mean big?
Kellogg's Cromflakes, we can talk about the uncanny valley that is Attila Battle Angel. Have you seen that trailer?
Generator room
No.
around here somewhere.
Some kind of anime thing?
I think so. It's a seems to be a live action movie, and it might be based off of an anime.
Okay.
It has to be around here
But
somewhere.
the Attila,
Keep an
the
eye
Battle
out for a
Angel,
sign.
is a fully CG character, but other people are real humans.
Does she look anime?
She looks a little anime.
Does she look human?
She's CG.
But, like, are they going for realistic, or does she look like an anime character?
Well, see, that's the interesting part, is because she's supposed to be kind of a robot, they animate up a person.
Yeah.
And so actually I kind of liked the way she looked, and I'm hoping that because she's CG, it's actually kind of a meta commentary on what I think the plot of the movie is. So it could be interesting.
Well, that has to end up looking creepy, right? There's no way that doesn't look creepy.
Oh, it does. No, and it does look creepy. But I think that's purposeful. Like, I think they're using the uncanny valley to the advantage
Look,
of storytelling,
Cadet found the emergency
where she's
generator.
not quite human,
Look
but
around for a
almost human.
switch or
Okay,
something to
okay.
start it up.
That's what I assume.
What's it look like?
Probably like a switch or something that would start up a generator.
Alrighty, guys.
So that's what I
No
assume,
idea
is like,
before.
because she
What did I
doesn't
say?
really look human, they're using that as a
Watch out for
commentary
static
on
discharge when you
her
activate the generator.
humanity.
You mean to say he could be electrocuted
But
after the power's
I
back
thought the
on?
trailer looked really
Could
cool.
happen.
I'll be
I'll try
honest
to.
with you. Looked like they're gonna have some neat action stuff, and action stuff that they can get away with because she's already CG. Ooh, pardon me. So,
Sweet music.
I'd recommend not stepping in that water.
That sounds like an
good theory, but
excellent
Rodriguez
recommendation.
isn't that smart. I don't know. He's old school.
Get it out
He
of
might
the
be able to do
water,
it.
then.
I know this
He
much.
might be able to pull it
Down
off.
here like rats until that cable's
Oh, Jennifer Connelly.
How
is in
about
it.
some slime
So
tethering? Come on.
that's right. Thank you, chat, for reminding me. Rich is now going to see
That's
it.
how you get my interest. Ooh.
Ooh, Jennifer. And she's not just a voice; she's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. What's that smell?
Over there. Come on.
Look out, it's the late shift.
Yeah, but
So,
this is just for
I don't know. I think the trailer looked neat.
I can't believe I just said that out loud.
I think the trailer looked neat, and yeah, I'm gonna put that down on my list. But there's so many things on my list now
So nobody eat anything in here, even if you're really hungry.
that it's getting a little ridiculous.
Swallow my own tongue, Ray.
Which is
My movies I need to see list. It's just getting overwhelming. Hi. Hi.
That's the stuff.
Look out!
How about that atrocious trailer for Alpha? I don't know if I saw that
Get
one.
out of here!
I don't even know what Alpha is. So
It's hiding!
I'm very sorry.
Hey, I'm on your side. You're flirting with total protonic reversal.
That's a cool design for a ghost, but it's not moving.
Almost across the street.
The chef ghosts, like its arms aren't moving.
gross things, I believe.
He looks like a still image of a ghost that's moving. Alpha is like man and wolf or something? Oh, I don't know.
Over here! Run for it! Kapow, freak!
I'm down!
This game's neat.
It looks neat. It looks like everything a Ghostbusters fan would want. You get to be a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
So
I understand the urge to experiment, but crossing the streams is a terrible idea.
Ow! Oh, man.
Careful, we almost crossed the street.
Like, have you seen Jack Trigger Joyce? That's what I was just thinking. Well, with my movies I need to see. I have never seen Looper. Have you seen Looper?
No,
Get behind something.
that's the one that Ryan Johnson.
That's the movie he did before the Star Wars, and I have heard nothing but good things about Looper.
It's coming.
And I like Bruce Willis, and I even like that Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and it seems like a really neat sci-fi premise. And I haven't seen Brick. Have you seen Brick?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's a high school noir detective movie set in modern day Los Angeles.
Look
That
out!
sounds cute.
I've heard good things, and there was another movie, The Brothers. What was it called? The Brothers Brigsby.
On the right.
The Boodaboos. What?
Quick, scan it for the database.
That's scanning? No, he's scanned.
The Brothers Bloom. That's what it's called. And I remember way back in the day, or way back when I heard that Rian Johnson was directing Star Wars,
You got it.
it reminded me to see Looper. Oh yeah, gotta get Looper back up on my list of movies to see, and I never got around to it.
All right.
And I'm upset
Kitchen
about
is
that
clean. Let's get
because
back
it's
to
supposed
the
to be a good
elevator.
movie. So.
I've gotten better at this game. That kitchen level used to kill me constantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you get to choose which Ghostbuster you are?
You're the rookie.
Oh.
It's basically so you can just sit back and watch the other guys when they do their thing.
Gotcha. So you do not play as
No.
as one of the Ghostbusters.
You're the new guy they hire to test out all the experimental weapons that might blow up on your back.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
They don't treat you with much respect. They don't treat-
That's perfect. That's perfect. So yeah, one of these days I'll get around to Looper. I'll get around to everything.
you're here.
One of these
Everything
days.
checks out here.
It's about time.
What are you guys doing?
Huh?
What are you guys
They're
doing?
just waiting. They're waiting for you, rookie.
Man,
Rookie.
is there something I'm missing here?
Oh, Rich, can you fix that? Fix it so I can see that screen a little bit more. Is our green screen all fugged?
Doesn't look like it. Why?
Someone just tipped us to say fix that green screen, please.
What's wrong with it?
And it doesn't look too fugged to me.
Looks fine to me.
Huh? We can't see anything, guys.
Have we discussed Star Wars? Yeah, we just did full spoilers.
Well,
You
oh
missed
yeah,
it.
woof. Go back to the start of the stream.
What's wrong with the green
Sorry
screen?
if it was freaking out before, but it seems to be fine now.
Top above Jack.
No, I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jack has a black triangle above his head. He doesn't.
What are you talking about? Click on just another. See how it's on cam link so we can see the frame? Just click on something else. Oh no, you can keep the game on.
What do you mean? Click on something else?
See how yeah, there you go.
Oh, there.
Oh yeah. What is?
Oh, this must have fallen off of the. There's a thing under there.
Oh, okay. See. So we have like this frame that's around it. We actually could not see.
There was a white border
Yeah.
around the little screen for our camera that was actually blocking that. Really weird.
Really weird.
Really weird.
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on.
All right, well, I'm gonna get the game back on.
You get the game back on. Oh, yep, it's off its thing.
All right.
It's off. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. Also, did I fix it? Yep, totally fixed it. It's on a little wedge.
All right. So what am I missing? Turn down the generator, and the guys all stopped here. Why did they stop here?
Back on its thing. Our green screen is a piece of plywood that we have painted green.
This hotel has
It is
no
just a
None of
big
the
hunk
grand
of
old
wood
hotels
that
do.
is sitting on top of two smaller hunks of
We'll
wood,
split the difference. Egon,
and it
you
fell
and
off
Jennifer
of
go to
one
the
of its
phone.
hunks of wood.
Winston and I will check out the
So,
14th.
Where's the thing?
Sir, if you'll please come with us.
Fine, but stay in
Jack, how did you find out
This place
Santa
is
Claus
extraordinarily
doesn't
dangerous.
exist? I don't remember.
I don't either. I didn't care. As long as I got my presents, I didn't give a shit. Do you believe in Santa? I'm like, I don't give a shit. Whatever. Yeah, sure, he's there. Yeah, and I didn't think about it. I didn't care. As long as I got up on Christmas and there were presents, that was all that mattered.
Scan.
That was the thing where like I wanna say like so it's actually me who brings your presents, not Santa.
I actually claimed to believe in Santa years after I did because I did not want to kill the golden goose.
Right? Wait a minute. If I tell them I don't believe in Santa, does that mean I'll get like presents?
So for years, like, oh yeah, I believe in Santa. Santa come yet? Oh. I was a fraud. God, oh no, get out of there. Oh.
Yeah. So no, I don't know the specific time. I also I have a younger brother, and so I had to keep up the facade a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Which was, and I think it's fun. Like, yeah, if you find out, yeah, just don't spoil it. I think that was actually, ooh, I think I remember that. Is okay, you're right, Santa's not real, but if I find out that you told your little brother that Santa's not real, no presents for you. And I was like, fuck it, then I'm in. I'm on it. Yeah, Santa's, yep, I'm in on the bit. Santa's real. Oh yeah, reindeer, all that shit. I'm in on it.
Fraud.
Huh?
Fraud.
No, that's a payoff, Rich. I got paid off. I was bought by Big Santa.
Would anyone recommend this game? I would.
We don't want to stand here all day.
Catching Ghosts is fun, and if you're a fan of the movies, hearing the original actors do their characters again it's an insane nostalgia trip.
I've heard this is kind of the unofficial Ghostbusters 3.
Yeah.
So why not? So why not? That's not a payoff, Jack. That's extortion.
Egon, what were you saying
But
earlier
I
about
was
the
being
red
extorted.
You mean, why do we keep seeing new ghosts?
I was being paid in
Think of the
presents to
mandala
keep
as
the
a city
secret.
bus line. At the bus station,
I will
ghosts
say
or
this,
waiting
though.
passengers are drawn
I
into the
had to break
system
it to my
here
little
and
brother.
trapped. This concentrates their
Yeah.
PK energy, which is
My
then
parents didn't
eventually
want to have a
forced
talk
through to the
with my
next
little
node,
brother.
or station,
you do
and
it.
so on until it
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
ends at the final terminus.
So that was a
Each
little
successive
bullshit.
bus
Like
station, the station
whereas it's like I had that
manager shows some of the
responsibility.
You had you had to tell him that
station
Santa wasn't
manager
real?
Or node guardian stronger, so that it can keep
Yeah.
the ghosts in line and destroy anyone who
Why?
comes to the station to interfere with the flow.
Wait, that's
One, that shouldn't be your responsibility.
Gather the power
For a second, he's gonna figure out on his own.
thus creating a
Wait,
much
why
bigger
did I have
threat
to tell
our
him? No, but I remember
Does that make
specifically,
more
though,
sense now?
like, it was my mom who was like, you have to... Oh, because I think he was asking questions. Like, I think he was at that point. And for some reason, it was hoisted onto me, and I don't know why exactly.
So you're his mother. You do it, bitch.
Yes, that's exactly how I would talk to my mother. Who would then abruptly and thoroughly kick my ass.
Well, that was
Why
terrible.
did I have to tell him? That's a weird thing.
This is likely to be a point of dangerous concentration.
I had to save Christmas one year.
You had to save
I had
Christmas.
to save Christmas one year.
How did you save Christmas?
My mother was buying a dog. I knew about it as a Christmas present, and I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. She bought the dog at like a mall that had a pet store when the rest of the family was with. And somehow they got the, I don't remember the details, but the dog was in the car, and my siblings did not see the dog put in the car. And we're in the
Okay.
car on the way home from the mall, and this dog, like this is like day before Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve. You know, it wasn't far before Christmas, and this dog starts barking, and just thinking as quickly as I could, just extremely loudly, I just start going, "Jingle bells, jingle bells!" And yeah, come on, everybody, let's sing as loud as we can.
What? Did it work?
I think it worked.
That's great.
Odd.
That's great.
Coming from everywhere and nowhere.
Everybody sing! Sing with me now! It's time! It's time to sing!
I just suddenly feel like singing Christmas carols.
Let's do the barking dogs version of Jingle Bells. Woof, 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 woof. You know that one?
I wasn't that clever.
From the ceiling, they were drained of blood and dragged around.
That's great.
He says the victims were found in a
That's
bad
great.
state.
The dog's name was Jingles, not that dog. My grandmother had a poodle with Jingles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Piled in a corner like a giant nest.
She seems to have vandalized the room badly, too.
I don't want to be hung from a ceiling and drained of blood.
I'll tell you this much, I do not want to be found in a bad state or vandalized.
All right, we fixed that green screen. Okay, hold on. Boop, 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 where are we? Yep, boop, yep, nope. We're back. Hey guys, says Christ for short. I just moved to New York City today by myself to follow my stand-up comedy
What was the Spider Witch's
dreams.
room number?
1221.
I am now living in a tinderbox above an art studio. Thanks for keeping me company in this scary, odd time. Good luck, Christ for short. You just keep getting, get a day job, but
See if you can pick up a
keep
signal.
writing, performing. Fuck me, good luck.
Brother did
Come
that for
on.
a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's still trying to be a stand-up.
that's a commitment, man.
Yeah. He was serious about it, but he was living basically in a box
That's it.
in downtown Chicago. It was like literally a recording studio that he wasn't supposed to be sleeping in. That he was.
That's classic. That's great. Oh, absolutely. Christ for short. I hereby authorize you. You can use the. Well, no. Well, I can't authorize that because that wasn't my joke. The deadbolt wedlock joke. I can't authorize your use of that. That was some hack comedian, if you remember. So don't use the deadbolt joke.
Who's the bigger hack?
Huh?
The hack or the hack that hacks after him?
Maybe you could use the deadbolt wedlock joke as some sort of meta joke within another joke, but
Maybe.
maybe. But I cannot give you permission to use that joke as it's not mine to give.
Come on.
Anonymous.
Haunted toilet bowl?
Haunted toilet.
Haunted toilet bowl.
What? What?
These are the collectibles that your PKA meter picks up on haunted things here or there.
Haunted toilet bowl.
Right now, this is a haunted phantom flush toilet.
Nice. Oh, and you just take the toilet.
Yeah.
Or you got rid of its cursed energy.
Well,
And so
it still has the cursed energy, but now it's at the Ghostbusters firehouse.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see here. Anonymous is saying, just wondering what the prereq schedule is over Christmas and New Year's.
When does Christmas fall?
It's like on a Monday or Tuesday. It's like on a Monday or Tuesday.
Do you have any conflicts?
Yes, several. I will tell you. I'm going to look at the calendar right this very moment. I'm going to look at the calendar right this very moment.
I gotta shoot the bug.
So we should be good. We should be good for Wednesday. Should. Sunday is Christmas Eve. Oh, so even Sunday's kind of fucked. Then Monday's Christmas. And then Wednesday, I leave.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, are we doing a makeup day, or what's the plan? Well, I guess we could think about it. We don't have to
We'll
decide
think
right
about
this
it.
second. Would we have another stream before we have to worry about any of this?
Yeah, Wednesday is a should. Wednesday's a solid should.
So we should get you some details on this Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah. But then Sunday, the Sunday after that is Christmas Eve, which is probably out. And then everything gets foobar. Then everything gets absolutely clusterfucked. But we'll know more on Wednesday. We'll chat about this. What are you doing?
Shooting slime on the wall, hoping that something will happen.
Oh.
That supernatural stuff might dissolve, and I'll be able to open a door.
Oh, sure. Well, there you go.
I'm not doing it for no reason.
A clown makeup stream? Ha. I bet later this week I can probably do like some sort of, morning jack stream as a pre-makeup stream.
If we could get together on our normally an off day, that would
This floor
probably
is
be
undergoing
That would probably be
better.
Yeah. We'll see.
World's aggressively
We'll see.
approaching
It gets
not even utilizing
having a I have a several fractured family,
Yeah.
which basically means most of my December is different Christmases with different fractions of the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which turns into a giant clusterfuck.
What are you? No! Help!
Stream after the Okami review. Oh yeah, maybe. That could work. That could work.
Zelda, but you're a stupid dog.
Ghost world crossing through.
That's it. That's the review.
Yes.
It looks like this is
Many
where the node
people
is
see
focused.
being
We could use
being
some
a
help.
dog as a
Ray, are you
positive
there?
of the game because
I
you get to
don't.
be a
Come in,
puppy.
Ray.
I don't want to be a fucking dog.
Looks like it's up
Because
to
you get
us.
to be a puppy.
Let's find 1221 and finish this.
So far, I'm not crazy far in it, but so far I have a decent amount of things to say about Okami. A game I never played when it first came out. Ooh.
It's a beard.
Oh, I thought it was like a jellyfish monster.
No, it's a floating beard.
That's a floating beard. Great. Great.
It's probably the dumbest thing I found.
Okay, well, that's fine. Will there be a Lego stream again? Who knows? The Legos are clean. At the moment, the Legos are cleaned up.
Got trouble. Are you ready?
Is it Blue Shirt Sunday in Milwaukee? No, I was at a Christmas... Speaking of several Christmas parties, I was at a Christmas party earlier today, so I wore my Captain Picard Make It Snow Christmas shirt. Oh, but Rich is also wearing a blue shirt. We're both wearing blue shirts today. And we're both wearing Star Trek.
Yeah.
We're both wearing blue Star Trek shirts today, Rich.
Oh my God! It's
Can
the
you believe it?
ghost.
Can you believe it?
The ghost of Star Trek.
1222.
That's exactly what
No,
it is.
1221.
Yes, exactly what it
1221 has to
is.
be here.
Let's see here. Dots85 says, "Hey Jack, I followed your advice and
Never
watched
trust the
Dark.
naked eye in this work.
on
I'm sure it's
Netflix,
here,
yeah.
even if we can't see it.
Not entirely through yet, but damn, it's nice and well made. Didn't know the Germans can make such good shows. Also, the merriest Xmas in advance. Dark is a very good show. If you're into some time travel drama mystery, you watch yourself some Dark, because it's pretty dang good.
Good thinking. It was here all along.
It's pretty dang good. Also, the new season of Broadchurch just came to Netflix, and
Well, this
man, I
looks
love me some
inviting.
Broadchurch.
Is
Third
that
season.
Doctor Who thing?
It's not. It's starring David Tennant, who was at one time Doctor Who,
That's the connection. Okay.
but it's just a
I don't like the look of this. We've run out of options.
a detective show. It's just about detectives living in a small town called Broadchurch. Ooh, and it's good. Lisa and I binged that.
It's probably worse than Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is awesome.
They're both good for different reasons. You know what? It's not as action-packed as Hot Fuzz. That's right, and the new Doctor. The new Doctor also starred. How funny. The old Doctor and the new soon-to-be Doctor star in Broadchurch. And I think I heard that the showrunner of Broadchurch is the new showrunner for Doctor Who starting next season. So that's very exciting because it's a very well-made show. A very, very well-made show. If you like detective shows, and I do.
Yeah.
It's one of those detective shows that does a really good job of putting up realistic red herrings.
aren't alone.
Like, they put you in the place of the police, and you have a lot of options for the whodunit. And they do a really
So it's not Columbo.
It's not, no, it is so it's the anti-Columbo. Whereas instead of just being invested in one character, you are invested in fucking everyone in this town. And
You're invested in fucking everyone in the town?
most of the people are very good looking. I will be honest with you. I will be honest with you. But so I didn't spoil anything. Whodunits. But it's very good. It's a very good show. I think this is the last season, and it's a very good. Psych was just added to Amazon Prime. Oh, I know what I'm binging later. I love Psych. I could re-binge Psych all the time.
Good scan. Get a good scan.
Neil Breen official.
Ow!
Rich, did you see the new Blade Runner?
No.
No,
Is that on Netflix yet?
probably not.
This will help advance our.
No, I haven't seen it.
Without getting too spoilery, I really liked the new Blade Runner. I thought it was.
Oh, you can spoil it. So and so's a robot, right?
Well-
So and so a robot.
That's not a spoiler. You find that out really, really early on. That so and so's a robot. But no, I thought it was really good. I thought it was dang near perfect. I think much like that director's other movie. Oh, is that a spider lady?
Yeah,
Oh, neat.
that's the Black Widow.
Neat.
She lured people to the hotel room and murdered them.
Growing
Ooh,
stronger.
nice. That's fun.
Don't let it power up.
No spoiler. Okay, so no spoilers. I thought it was dang near perfect. Amazing sound design, dripping with visual metaphors, and jokes about Ryan Gosling's performance aside. I think he did a really good job. I know, Rich's dead face Ryan Reynolds impression is top tier, but I thought his performance was really good.
Oh god damn it, where is she? Ow!
So well, and I'm okay, no spoilers, because Rich hasn't seen it, and we can't, like, if Rich sees it, then we can have a nice super spoiler discussion, but he hasn't seen it yet, so there's not even any back and forth talk I can do with Rich, but I think it's very good, and I really liked the original Blade Runner, and this one I think does a very good job of adding to the world.
Well, Jay shared my thoughts on Blade Runner, and I know he liked.
Don't let it recharge.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I gotta find this freaking thing.
It definitely has
There she is.
Now, drill
it has more momentum than the original Blade Runner in that it has some momentum.
Such a great film.
It is. It is. It's so good. I like the original Blade Runner.
On your left.
I like it. Executive housewives, robots. Replicants are robots, not genetically engineered humans.
It's not entirely clear, though, really, is it?
Yeah, they're stronger than humans. They're programmed. They're robots.
Seems like it blurs the line to me.
Maybe? No, I don't think so.
Which one of these egg sacks is she hanging on to?
Right in front of you.
The term is androids. Sorry. They are androids.
Yes, and they dream of electric sheep.
Oh. I like calling them robots better because that sounds sillier. How about that?
You go right ahead.
Great. Then they robots. Next. Son of Crapton says, hey, you guys, it's Monday, 2 a.m. here in Poland, and it's snowing. I stayed up late so I could watch Prereq Live for the first time. Big fan of RLM. Love your work. Excuse me. You guys make the best content. Thank you, Son of Crapton. Now go to bed. You can always watch us later, but we appreciate the compliments.
Pick up, being on. There you go.
Here they come.
Oh, what was that?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? What'd you do? Aw, that's adorable.
Yeah, not the hardest boss in this game.
Oh.
Start saying robot like Zoidberg? Robot.
Robots, yeah. Why not have a little robot?
Mandala map.
Currently, it is not snowing in Wisconsin. It is very foggy
Rick,
out
Winston,
today.
come in. You
but
there?
not snowing.
Egon, what happened? You all right?
The recruit found the 13th floor and we shut it down. PKE levels are back to acceptable parameters. This node of the mandala is fully neutronized.
All right. Where are you? We went back down to the 12th floor and couldn't find anything. Everything seems pretty normal.
Looks like we're back in the Ruby Ballroom. We'll meet you at Ecto 1.
I have no thoughts on the movie Dark City because I have not seen the movie Dark City.
Really good.
Is it?
Remind me,
Really good.
why are we
It's somewhere on my list. I know that's a classic,
Final note,
right?
Rickman.
Dark City.
If you want to say talk about film noir and sci-fi, I think Dark City does it best.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to break this.
Then I
to
gotta
you.
see it. I like noir and sci-fi.
It's very much noir.
Do you think I'm gonna see that and then like the next day be like, Rich, Blade Runner sucks
Shandor Island.
compared to Dark
You-
City?
You might. It's entirely possible you will like them both.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna be a jackass.
No. Okay.
I could. I'm physically capable of being a jackass. Everyone
What?
knows that. But
What are you talking
yes,
about?
yes, Jennifer Connelly. Like at her hottest,
Oh, okay. Then I got it. You know what? I gotta see Dark City then.
at maximum hot.
Jennifer Connelly at maximum hot.
Giving me the suspicious look.
But really, she's been at maximum hot since like 1993.
When is she?
Like, you know.
Name a time Jennifer Connelly is not at maximum. I'll agree with you there. Never. She is never not at maximum hot.
Yeah, Roger Ebert liked Dark City enough that he volunteered to do a commentary track on the DVD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I gotta see it then. I gotta see it. I'll add it to the fucking never-ending, ever-growing list that is giving me a panic attack.
What about Rocketeer? Was that 91? All right, so she's been at maximum hot since 1991.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. That's
Absolutely
all well and
fair.
good. But can someone explain to me how an entire island sinks?
The night the last Shandor died,
Absolutely okay.
and the river just swallowed the island whole.
Let's see here. Prolapsed Phanus says, Jack, I've been watching old streams. How did that exterior fan work out? Prolapsed Phanus is referring to when I did my PC build.
Just another.
I misread a couple items when I was, because I made a very small form PC. I had a tiny case. And I misread some of the guidelines, and so the case that I got had an interior fan, and we had to move it to the outside of the case. And so it's a very tiny form case that has a fan sticking out of its butt. And it works great. I have never had an overheat issue. It runs smoothly. Using whatever I throw at it, but I mean, it also has a very nice graphics card. So my my exterior fan was a rousing success.
Bring it in.
Is it especially loud? No, no. And actually, I have it at head height. It's up on my desk
Good work.
currently, my tower,
Yeah.
and I barely hear the thing running. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, man. Yes, that's why it's up at desk height, is so I can blow the dust out of it every once in a while. Because, I have cats. I have cats. Ow! Ow!
You all right?
I have one very large cat, and so I have a lot of cat hair in my house.
You okay?
And so cleaning my computer is important to me. And recently, actually, because I've had some issues editing on my laptop, I have recently installed all of my editing software on the nice gaming PC to try some editing, which I'm very nervous about because, you know, it's my gaming
Careful, we don't wear
PC,
helmets.
and I don't want to cross the streams too much. But I mean, this is what I mean. But what I'm really excited about is to toss some video rendering, like some export times at this thing to see how fast it can fling out MP4 files. Because I'm sure with that graphics card, it's going to be nothing. It's just going to be...
Shandor's
great.
public architectural style ranged from Federal to Art Deco. Personal favorites, however, obviously lean toward the Gozerian.
Needless destruction.
Now I see what they mean by early demonic.
Just a book, huh? All right. Just a book. I'll take it.
Yep, take it. I use Premiere Pro, yeah. I mean, I use Premiere Pro, but I also use After Effects, Photoshop a lot. For the audio only, for the prereq quick apps, I was actually editing the audio in Adobe Audition, which was really great because I found actually the perfect way to cap both of our audios in Audition. And so I'm going to continue using that. What I'm going to do is edit the episodes in Premiere, send the audio over to Audition to fuck around with it, bring it back into Premiere to export. So if the encoder supports CUDA or whatever, it should have some good encode times. Yeah, it does support CUDA, so I can use my graphics card to encode the video. So I'm thinking it's gonna rip. I'm thinking it's gonna rip that stuff right out. I'm really excited about it. Do I shoot in 4K? No, we shoot in 1080 because the majority of content viewed on YouTube, the vast majority, we're talking 80% of content viewed on YouTube is still done on mobile devices.
I thought I bought that. This whole time I've been going without the heat reduction on the stasis beam?
Well, shit, dog.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
What GPU? I have a GTX 1070, I want to say. I forget, to be honest with you, though. Not still. More and more is on mobile devices. Well, that's what this is what I'm saying is the majority of viewers for like as long as mobile devices have been a thing, the majority of viewers on YouTube are viewing content on mobile devices. And most of those people are watching at something like 360p, like not even high definition, you know. They're watching at an incredibly small frame. And so 4K shooting for YouTube
Well, that doesn't
is a
sound
little
good.
silly right now, unless you are shooting specifically to say this is a 4K video. How many megs of RAM on the GPU? That doesn't sound like a real thing, but I don't remember.
Aim high.
Most people have potato internet. Exactly. Like, you know, for YouTube, 4K is mostly useless. I have had some clients talk to me about shooting in 4K. And whenever we are shooting something for television commercial, I will rent a better camera. But if I'm ever making anything for a client that is only going to go like on their website and they ask me for 4K, I gently explain to them why it's not necessary. And we can keep our budget down if we don't rent a 4K camera, and we can get a better product for people. So.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's all up to Winston.
Coffee for Mana says, "Hey Jack, from a video editor standpoint, why do so many prefer Macs over PCs?" That's a really good question, and I don't know if I have a proper answer.
Aim high.
And I'm sorry. For a long time, I can tell you, for me as an editor, it had to do with compatibility and crashes. For a long time, one of the best editing softwares out there was Final Cut.
Not much longer.
And Final Cut was an Apple-based editing software, and so it ran better on Apple machines. And you wouldn't have the crossover issues that you would have running that on a PC.
You play hardball, Rook.
So that's probably why most people went Apple to start with, and then it's just carried over.
But the door's controlled by that chain.
Hey, you're up.
That's
buddy.
true. Macs also came with
Cadet, you
FireWire
first.
ports, which interface directly with DV cameras. Apple's, for a long time, were almost tailored towards the creative professional. That's not so much the case anymore, but I think like so many of us just kind of grew up on Macs, and so we just keep using them now out of habit more than anything. I also think that the Apple user interface is significantly
Did you know that
easier
historically hedge mazes
than
were designed
Windows.
as
And I'm
computers
running
to
Windows
control
10 on my gaming computer now. I'm pretty proficient with Windows 10, but I will always find a Mac
Well, there's
easier
still one
to
crank
navigate
that works down there. Try using
and
it to open the
troubleshoot.
door.
I always my Mac is easier than Windows. So I think that's and I think a lot of that is changing. Apple has been pretty deaf to the complaints of their pro users recently. They in fact only very recently started integrating their laptops with
Keep moving.
built-in support for external graphics cards.
So what you're saying
Yeah.
is the world is changing.
Basically, the creative world, Rich, is changing. So, Jack, will you be getting that 15 grand iMac Pro? Nope.
Can we get out of here?
Sure I won't. What I will be doing is making sure that all of my external hard drives are formatted to exFAT so they can handle both Macs and PCs, because I will probably be transitioning over to PC editing. Oh, look at that little bear.
Alright, now let's solve the damn puzzle. How do we need to spin here?
Keep an eye out.
But anyway, I think that's why a lot of people started on Macs. That's why I started on Macs.
Wind the chain.
And I think I will always find the operating system. I think I will always find the Apple operating system to be easier than Windows. But I have a nice and powerful Windows computer right now, and I'd love to edit on it. Ooh, I'm itching. I'm itching, Rich.
Almost there.
Jack's being deprogrammed. Having a preference is not being programmed.
Ow, there.
For a long time, Apple had some clear benefits, and they no longer have those clear benefits as PCs
There.
evolve. You did it, Rich. What'd you do?
I'm closing the corners.
Oh, there you go.
So we're playing on a flight stick. Does it look like I'm playing on a flight stick?
Rich has a little number pad and a mouse. So
I got places to go.
what
people.
camera do we
get outta here?
use for live stream? We use a Panasonic GH2. It's actually it's a little DSLR camera that
Yeah, that'll.
has been sitting in my office and collecting
we're not
dust
welcome.
for a long time. Well,
Yeah?
we used to shoot episodes with it. I used to
I'm gonna
use
get
it
us
for.
all named
I guess
and say,
I could still
"Hello,
use it for
I'm
a
not
secondary
welcome,"
camera on some
or
of my
maybe
shoots, but
t-shirts or coffee
I just
mugs.
haven't had a need to use it in a very long time. So it's been collecting dust in my office. And the Elgato Cam Link came out recently, so it just has an HDMI in. So we go from GH2 to Cam Link.
Is Rich using a Razer hand keyboard? No, I'm using like a, what is this, like a $4 number pad.
Yep. Well, here the brand of this number pad is Wired Numerical Keypad. That is the brand
Alyssa is a sh-
of that particular keypad.
I meet a girl. She's crazy, but she always turns out to be some kind of unbelievable fixer-upper.
This is all making sense.
Yeah, I want to say we got that on Amazon
Because she has
for
Shandor
$4.99.
Doesn't know it. When I
Well, the
get
mouse
it
is
over,
a Steel Series. I actually did buy another one. The one had the
coincidence.
wonky buttons.
Yeah, yeah.
I got rid of it and I bought one that had has better buttons.
Ooh,
No,
nice.
except yourself.
Great.
I'm not bad experience with the one. It's a great mouse. I forget
personally recommended Alyssa
what
to
the
be
number is. I know
guest curator.
Steel Series makes it. It's the Rival 500.
Peg.
It's the one I'm using.
Ah. Well, there you go.
Had one at home. I bought one
Shandor
for the
must have
studio. The
employed
one at the
hundreds
studio
of
had
workers
some
for
just
years to
issues
build
with the
this
buttons, where the buttons weren't working.
Supports are water
It's really
lost, the
annoying,
mortar
so
is
I
decrepit and the
got a
foundation
third
is
one.
shattered.
So I like it enough. I
In
wanted
purely
one that
physical
worked
terms,
at the
Yeah,
studio.
no way
absolutely.
all this
No,
can still be
absolutely.
standing.
You sound like you're surprised.
No, not really. It's beautiful in a horrific way.
You can't deny the pure genius of Shandor.
Absolutely.
I like their product, but they have to live with the stigma that I have to say on air that I bought a dud from them. Otherwise, other than the one I bought that was a dud,
Sure.
I like the Steel Series Rival 500.
Okay.
I got places to go.
But
people.
you might get a
Can we
dud.
outta here?
But you might get a dud if you buy it, as I did.
So make sure that you have, you keep your receipts, have that return policy in order.
So far, I'm 2 out of 3 with them. So,
But still, you got that one failure. It's average. It's average. Shape of Water has not released wide yet. I'm looking forward to it. I think it comes out this week, and it's only playing at one theater here in Milwaukee. And so far, I think they only have like one showing planned. So I got to get my ticket to that because I really want to see that. I'm looking forward to that.
that's a creepy photo. Yeah, picture, I guess.
So, but it doesn't come to Milwaukee until I want to say this week Thursday. But I'm looking forward to it. I want to see Guillermo del Toro's take on a romantic movie.
Posthumous Black Mass.
What? People still worshiping even after they're dead? That's a powerful church.
All right, let's see here. That guy from the Scotland says, "Will we ever get another superhero best of the worst? I'll send you my 80s Hulk movie where he fights Thor. By the way, I live on an island that won't get Star Wars till February. Tell me honestly, are porgs worth the wait?" Rich cannot say.
I cannot say anything.
Because
You'll find
I
out-
have
you'll
not seen anything.
Find out what I think soon enough, I'm sure. That seems like
Whoa, whoa,
a
whoa,
likely
what?
scenario.
Yeah, and I have asked Rich not even to give a vague impression, as I have stayed pretty well away from any criticism or review of the movie and spoiler. things. So,
What was the other part of that?
what?
It said something else, didn't it?
Oh yeah, another superhero best of the worst.
No current plans?
I've told the story many times, a couple times, a long time ago, years ago.
Find some cover.
We all sat down when we weren't recording a best of the worst and came up with a list of ideas for episodes of best of the worst with movies that we have on the shelves. You know, like, oh, we could do this theme, we could do this theme, we could do this theme. We have never ever in the next 3 years used that list. And I want to say somewhere on that list is like another superhero one. But it happens when it happens, and that's all I can say. I personally would love to do not the Phantom, I would love to do the Phantom. I would love to do Billy Zane's The Phantom. Because I watched that as a kid and I loved it, and I have not seen it as an adult, and I would love to rewatch The Phantom.
Get out of here! Here they come.
Sherlinator says, "I just went on a huge best of the worst binge, made my day." And it can be good.
Shocked you got through them in a day. Damn portal.
Jack, did you see Jurassic World 2 trailer? There's going to be a Jurassic World 2?
Why do you sound surprised?
I
First
have-
one made like $1 billion.
Did it? It sucked so bad. I didn't even know there was going to be a Jurassic World 2. So I have not seen this trailer, and I am frankly shocked that there is going to be a Jurassic World 2. So there you go.
I did see the P.T. Barnum musical trailer.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
The world is changing. They say that in the P.T. Barnum musical trailer.
Everybody's got a bit.
I guess in reference to the rise of freaks, the world is changing.
To the rise of celebrities. He made
to like the shot of the bearded lady.
Okay, we've all got to pull together.
You know, I like Hugh Jackman. I like Zac Efron. It looks like the movie is going to gloss over some of the more shystery aspects of P.T. Barnum. It looks kind of like a feel-good. It looks like what my usual problem is with any biopic, which is it just glosses over many aspects of that person's life. The P.T. Barnum movie. But it could be fun.
I'm sure it'll gloss over just about everything, especially
Yeah.
if it's going to be a musical.
Yeah, but you know what? It might be fun. Who knows?
I would rather watch P.T. Barnum documentary.
Yeah. The world's changing, kid.
Please be careful.
The
You
world
don't know what we're dealing
is
with.
changing.
But it sounds big. When big things attack, it hurts.
just a PT movie, yeah, that would be fun. But they wanted to make it a musical because Hugh Jackman really likes to sing, and he hasn't been able to sing a lot.
Wasn't it the, what was that LA movie? The recent one that was Oscar bait.
Oh,
It's not LA Story. That was a
no,
Steve Martin one.
the
La La Land.
La La Land. Yeah, there you go.
I think it's that guy directing.
Oh, okay. Listen, Hugh Jackman has had to play like badass Wolverine for the past decade, and he's like, listen guys, I just want to sing and dance now for the rest of my career, which he's entitled to. He gets to do whatever he wants.
Is he gay?
No.
I don't want to be Wolverine. I want to dance.
First of all,
There's nothing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just asking, is he gay?
First of all, hurtful stereotypes. Second of all, no, actually has a very long marriage to a woman.
My gay uncle has like the Wizard of Oz collector's plates.
Stereotypes come from somewhere, but it's just, hi. The man just likes to sing and dance, Rich. That does not make him gay. No, what was I watching? They just did an interview with him recently where it was him and his wife. He met his wife on an Australian daytime soap opera. She was like the big lead actress on this Australian daytime soap, and he was the fresh new kid, and he loved her.
Okay.
And he was just
okay.
He was madly and deeply in love with this lady who was way beyond him. Like, oh, she's a big celebrity, she's a big star, and oh, how the tables have turned. And now she's not acting much anymore, but she's still there for Hugh, and it's nice. So,
Well, gay people have never gotten married before. Just as a smoke screen.
You think
That's never happened. That's never happened.
you think
Jack.
she might be a beard? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it's possible. I'm saying I'm throwing it out there
You're
as
throwing
a
it out there?
possibility.
I mean, well, that's a possibility, as in anyone's wife is a possibility. I don't know.
I'm probably not going to happen that much in the days to come because the world is changing. And
Tell me if you wanna go.
being gay is no longer a thing that has to be like a stigma.
Right. But a sham marriage could be a stigma. So now he's just stuck in it. Every day he's like, shit, Hollywood's cool with gay people now. Damn it.
Unless you're Kevin Spacey.
Well, he's not just a gay person.
Well, do you remember his spin? His horrible, disgusting, obvious spin.
Kevin Spacey, for fuck's sake. I do know his horrible spin, yes. I acted inappropriately to many people. But I'm coming out of the closet. Huh? Did that do anything? I fixed it. I mean, out of the closet now. And everyone's like, Kevin, we've known for years, man. That doesn't make it appropriate to unwanted sexual advances and gropings. But I'm out now. Congrats. I'm gonna go to parades, man. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. By the way, luckily, no one bought it.
Yeah.
No one took the bait.
Oh, of course they didn't.
Which is, well, it's nice because like maybe someone could have been like, well, maybe no, but no one bought it, so that's great. Ooh, I like that, Jerry Smith. Kevin Spacey's career is changing. No, I hear Bryan Singer is really excited to work with him some more.
Right.
So.
Right.
Hiding out under the rainbow. I like that. The Farce Awakens.
Somewhere under the rainbow.
He touched me. I said no. But I was a nobody. Oh, I want a job in Hollywood. So I'll do What? Oh no, I'm out of rhymes. I thought I had something, but I lost it. Sorry.
Rainbow Shield. The
rain-
story of Kevin Spacey.
Ooh, I like it. The Rainbow Shield. I like it, Rich. So, you know, the moral of the story, Hugh Jackman, he's got a wife. They seem to generally dig each other. But he's also an actor, so you never know. You just never know. And I don't mean like all actors are gay. I mean he's an actor. He tricks people for a living. So he might be tricking us. That wasn't an actor's or gay. A beard, for those people in chat who seem to be curious about this, is the nickname they give to women who gay men get with to try to pretend that they're not gay. Their beard, the thing that makes them look more manly, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Alright, let's hold this fucker up.
No, do you have to lift it up? Like,
It wasn't going up. I have to cut off the flow of this stuff, so... Excuse me. Down seems like the way it would need to go.
or out? Does it have to open like barn doors, or is it a door or is it a
Like,
gate?
see, there's a river of slime coming through here.
Okay.
And that's what needs to be cut off.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like there are tracks going down. It looks like there are tracks going up. I guess that doesn't really matter.
But that's not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Is this your only weapon to solve this problem?
No, but it's the only one that seems like it would work.
Huh.
Like I got like the capture stream can actually move things, but it's just not. It's not grabbing this. Freeze ray.
Kellogg's Crown Flakes has a question, which is, what's with Rose McGowan, though? She's on some crusade, hating everybody and alienating herself from everyone. So,
I know very little about this.
Rose McGowan has been outspoken about Harvey Weinstein's sexual misconduct
Yeah.
for years now.
Okay.
She has been trying to tell anyone who will listen about Harvey Weinstein being a crazy, depraved freak and hurting people's jobs if they didn't perform sexual acts with him.
Right.
And it cost her her career.
Okay. Okay.
And so, finally, the rest of the world has caught up with Rose McGowan, and she is saying, yes, yes! Yes, I've told you. Let's. You know, she's just. She's correct. Is what's going on with Rose McGowan? Yes, Mira Sorvino is another one whose career got kiboshed because she refused to do things with Harvey. What? Yeah. Well, who's that actress in Frida? What was her name? The Selma Hayek. Was a similar situation.
You know, maybe. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I just had a thought on the puzzle.
And so she has been the reason that you're hearing a lot about her recently is that, you know, she finally gets to say, "I told you so."
Ow! Those are things I can. Motherfucker.
Oh, are those weights? There you go.
Yeah.
Those are like switches. Wow. There you go. So, I'm not going to blame Rose McGowan for taking a bit of a victory lap here. So, like, yeah, like the moral of the story is if there was any like young actress that you really enjoyed in like the mid '90s, and was in a couple of movies and looked like their star was on the rise, and then all of a sudden just disappeared out of nowhere. And he said, "Oh, hey, I wonder whatever happened to that actress." They probably refused to sleep with Harvey Weinstein, and their career abruptly ended. Is the moral of the story.
What a wonderful world.
So. Absolutely. Let's see what we got here. Edo Canito says, "Hey guys, did you ever play Wing Commander 3 or its sequels? That sounds like rich games."
I should get into those. I haven't gotten around to the Wing Commander ship.
You haven't got around to
I am trying to...
Rich is focused on. Okay, well, no, and I have not either. They're space combat flight sims with the action cutscenes starring Mark Hamill.
I've played a little bit of one of them. I forgot which one. I did not hate it.
Okay. They're cheap on GOG right now and fun. Might be fun.
I own them on GOG. I bought them when I saw them on sale on GOG like a while back.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't gotten around to them.
Sure.
I know a long time ago I played one of the older ones,
Uh-huh.
and I liked it. I mean, TIE Fighter
Right.
I like more, so I played TIE Fighter. But
Right.
I need to give some of the later Wing Commanders a shot.
Okay. We can do that. We can do that. We have the power, Rich. There are so many Star Wars games on GOG. Yes.
Oh yeah, I wonder why they would be on sale right now.
Weird.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I just came to a realization.
What'd you do?
No, I didn't really do anything. I'm having an easier time with
Yeah.
sections that when I first played this game really just kicked me in the nuts.
Okay.
Like I remember that section I just got through without dying
Yeah.
used to be really difficult for me.
Uh-huh.
And I realized when this game came out, I didn't have a PC capable of playing it. I played the console version. I am now playing it with a mouse. And it's like, oh!
Oh.
Jeez, I remember I used to die a bunch there. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What do we got here? Valiant Bloodshot says, "What's your favorite film this year?" Mine are Lady Bird, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Blade Runner 2049. I'm most looking forward to the Wes Anderson Isle of Dogs next year.
Came out this year.
That is the biggest problem, Rich. I can never remember what
Right.
came out this year. I've liked a lot of movies. That I've seen.
Homecoming was good. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was good. What else did I actually get around to seeing?
Right. First of all, right. Seeing Blade Runner in the theater was really great. I enjoyed that a lot. I thought that was a good movie. Best this year. Oh man, I don't know. And the year's not over. I still have movies to see, so I don't got a good answer for you, Valiant Bloodshot. And I'm sorry. Blade Runner's up there. I really enjoyed Blade Runner. I thought that was, like I said, I thought that was damn near perfect.
I'll probably see it when I watch it.
I'm that director. He makes good movies. See that? Oh crap! I'm gonna forget the name. The movie he did before Blade Runner with the aliens.
Arrival.
Arrival. Thank you. Jesus H Christ. See Arrival first. It's really good. And Sicario. That's another one that I need to see. That was the movie he did before Arrival. It's supposed to be very good. I haven't seen Baby Driver. No. I hear very good things about Baby Driver. Have not seen it. hoping to do that. So fucking many movies to see and games to play and TV shows to watch. Also books to read. There's so many books to read. Comic books. Read all the comic books. Also, have you heard this podcast? There's this great podcast that you should listen to. Also, you have to find some time to make the videos about all the other stuff. And don't forget about work. Just doing work. You gotta do normal work. Like how do you like seeing family or friends? Because you got to fit that. The board games. There's so many board games, Rich. There's so many things
Jack,
to do.
Jack, calm the fuck down. Jesus fuck.
Never. I will never. Oh. Jesus, Jack, you are falling behind on your media consumption. I am. Because there's a lot, man. There's a lot to see. And sometimes when you make media, there is this really tricky balance between consuming and making. And, if you consume too much, then you don't get to make as much. And if you make too much, then you don't get to consume too much. And there's a balance.
I think you're getting closer to me.
I can't, Cinderman, I can't cut out this whole raising kids part. That's you get arrested for that if you cut that out of your life.
You just give them away to adoption.
I guess I could.
There's no good reason you couldn't give them away for adoption, is there?
They just really need a couple more years, and they're mostly self-sufficient at that point.
Ooh, thanks, man. I was seriously cramping up in there. This is all looking a little familiar. Ray would be giggling right now. This must be where all the mood slime came from. Look, they must have pumped it straight into the sewers from here.
Let TV raise them, said Budweiser.
Let's go find
Yeah,
the gun. Then we'll
that's how I grew up.
finding people.
A fair point.
They get plenty of TV.
Oh,